out, a little bit of chopping and changing there. 159 kilograms, his opener. 7th at the European Championships in 2012, 9th overall in 2013. 30 years old, oldest man in the contest.
It's a fairly solid opening attempt. Almost looks a bit robotic in movement, not flowing as well as it should.
Yeah, he's not exactly exuding zip, is he?
No, you can just see there in picture the back position was very arched. That's going to put a lot of strain on the lower back. Not the ideal position to be in, but he had to because he kind of had his head back from the bar.
Slap for Ekrem Agili, who comes out for his first clean and jerk. 160 kilograms. That's what he's called for. First attempt. Agili's best snatch, 130. Minchev's best snatch, 133. They were comfortably the lowest snatchers in the A group. So most likely battling for 6th and 7th place here.
Oh, he did well to get himself back underneath the bar there. He's going to be disappointed after the snatch, so he's done well to get himself a total. Let's see how much further he can go now in the competition.
Well, 160 is good, but it wasn't exactly easy.
There's a bit of a yank off the floor as well, which will lose power. Good extension. Works hard. Has to drop his head, bend his knees to get back underneath. That's good core control, good functional control.
So by a yank, you'd prefer to see just a squeeze and then go?
Yeah, I prefer to see really strong back, nice long arms, so that all the effort is coming from the legs straight through the floor. There's no need to waste effort by giving it a yank at the start.
Florent Pesnariu going for 161. Now this would equal Ozanoglu, who won the B group earlier. Almost looked like bent arms there through the first phase.
He's very much an upper body lifter. He's going to get that. But, not the best technically. Very army in the way he lifts.
Yeah, muscled it up. You can see why he's got the big biceps. It looked like he just bent his arms a bit there.
Yeah, but you've got to ask the question, which is stronger, arms or legs? It should be legs. And as soon as the arms come in, though, as soon as you bend those arms, the legs cannot be effective. So had to work way harder than he needed to. He's really not using his legs to full capacity.
Muscled it up to 3 white lights, though. He's in the lead. Out comes Kalibakov, the Russian champion. 162 for his opener. He's in 3rd place in the snatch, a 143 from that phase.
I like his snatches, very solid in the receiving position. Good drive to arm's length. Has to bring his feet back in line. No problems.
162 looks good for a whole lot more. And all of the others who still haven't joined yet, Kachir, Chen and Vatisyan of Armenia, have all posted much higher, 168, 167, 175. So we expect to see some more of the lifters we've seen previously. And it looks like Dejan Minchev of Bulgaria will be coming out at 164. Currently on a 292 total, which has him in third place. These 5 kilos won't actually make a dent on anybody else higher up than him. And of course, with 3 lifters still to join in, he's starting to look like he might finish in somewhere around probably 6th overall.
And again, I'm not liking his jerk position. I'm just worried about his back. But very, very strong. Has to work hard out of the clean. Bar sitting quite heavy on his windpipe. Pushing the bar out in front there. You can see his body is back from the bar, and to compensate, he has to arch his lumbar spine.
Turkey's Agili next. Our other lifter, Ozanoglu, won the B group earlier. Ozanoglu now has been bumped down to 4th place overall. Agili is in 5th, so he needs a kilogram from his 160 to go ahead of Ozanoglu, but 165 will put him way ahead of his compatriot.
Just taking his time. The lifters have a minute from when they are called to when they need to start the lift. There's nothing wrong with taking your time at the back of the platform to compose yourself. That buzzer, the 30-second buzzer. There is also a clock on the platform, so the lifters will know exactly how long they have. Great shoulder flexibility there. You see the position he's in overhead. These kind of weights, the lifts have to be precise. He's catching the weight. He's sitting into his left side. That's going to predispose him to injury if he's not careful. Obviously, this is one of the very few sports out there that is completely symmetrical, bar the jerk, obviously.
Or should be, anyway.
Should be, yeah. Sometimes see lifters, as they stand up out of a heavy clean, the hips go to one side. That's nothing more than a weakness, and a muscle imbalance.
Florin Bejnariu coming out for 166, his 2nd lift. Little wobble of the right elbow. Hopefully okay for him.
And he's a very, very strong young man. You can't deny that. Yeah, well spotted. Centre referees pick that up as well. It's harder to see from the angles. You have 3 referees. One is sat directly in front, and then one either side. Very strong, but very laboured. Lacking the sharpness, the explosiveness of some lifters, and that's simply because he's trying to use his upper body through both the clean and the jerk.
2 white lights to 1 red. It's a majority, unless the jury were to stand in, which it doesn't appear they are going to. So it stands 166 kilograms of Bejnariu. Dejan Minchev Takes a hit of the smelling salts. Getting fired up for his final lift, and this will make it 6 out of 6 for him. And he hit all 3 of his snatches, finishing on a 133 there. This 167 from Minchev. His personal best, a 171. He is now 30 years old. Minchev finished 10th overall in the European Championships last year with a 290 total. This will take him up over 300 kilograms, which is far better than last year.
Keeping the bar moving, using the bounce to drive out. Some movement in the elbows.
Yeah, I think he'll be lucky.
I don't know, I think he's going to get that.
Front referee, no. One of the side judges there saw
well, you can see him holding his back as well. So that position that I was talking about earlier, where his lumbar spine is at risk of injury. Just having to work very hard there.
Yeah, it wasn't so much movement with the elbows, was it? It was more just shifting around. Dejan Minchev bullies up 167 to take the lead in the clean and jerk, a kilo ahead of the Romanian. Felix Klibikov of Russia comes out for his second lift in the clean and jerk. Hit all of his snatches to 143. Six kilos of increase from his first lift. And we still have 3 lifters that we haven't seen yet in the clean and jerk: Kachir, Chen, and the Armenian Vitisyan.
Nice, no time wasted, no energy wasted. Just needs to be careful. The bar must be stationary on the shoulders after the clean. He literally did the clean straight into the dip and drive. That did not look to be a limit. Working hard from the floor, good extension. Bar hit him hard at the bottom, but used the whip to stand up. Great drive to arm's length.
Oleg Chen comes out at 169. Now he came out far later than any other of the lifters in the snatch. As I said earlier, the clean and jerk, he's slightly weaker of his 2 lifts, and he's playing safe here.
You can only assume that the warm-up has not gone to plan. He's put the starting weight down quite considerably. He's in pain. He's struggling with something.
Yeah, you're right. He just grimaced at the end there. Off he goes now by hitting that 169. Add that to his 151. And he's got a pretty juicy total already.
I reckon that's his knee, you know. As he landed the clean, he was just on one leg slightly.
Yeah,
he's limping.
That's a very good spot again. Puts him on a 320 total. He's way up in first place, 9 kilograms ahead of Klibikov, the other Russian, and he might have done enough already to take this entire competition. We'll have to wait and see. Sergei Kachir did a 143 snatch to take second place in the snatch, and when he does this 169, it still will leave him way short of what Chen's just posted.
That is a heavy first attempt on the clean. Hands very close. This is a long way now for him to drive the bar overhead. But it's good. Needs to stand still. That's relief. That's relief we see right there. That's taken a lot out of him.
Wow, was that leg power? Just